Hello everyone, and I'm back with another chess video. In this video, I'm going to discuss the two knights variation in the Italian game, and I'm going to show you a side variation which will lead to interesting chess. It is not theoretically approved, and White scores well if he knows his theory. But the chances are, if you apply this in a blitz game or bullet game or even a rapid game, if the white player is not prepared, he will fall for this trap. And especially between the rating range of 1000 to 2500 even would fall for this trap, I'm sure. So without further ado, let's get started and look at this opening. And if you like this video, please share it, subscribe it, and also enable the bell icon so that you get notified of such future videos. And do share it with your friends so that you can learn a trick or two about chess as well. So let's get started. The game starts with e4, e5, normal moves, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4. This is called the Italian game, and white puts pressure on the f7 square immediately. So knight f6, there are many moves available. Bishop c4 is another variation, but the knight f6 is the two knights defense, and here white can continue with d3 or knight c3 or c3 even, but white plays knight to g5. This is actually an old move which can lead to Max Lang attack. I will make a video on Max Lang attack. It's a very interesting opening, especially in the beginner, intermediate, and little bit advanced level. Recently, Grandmaster Cheparinov lost a game in this Max Lang attack. So this is an interesting variation, and there's no way you can stop this bishop takes f7 or knight takes f7, and the only move here is d5. And after e takes d5, there are many continuations. Here the normal move is knight to a5. a5 is the common move. Black sacrifices a pawn for rapid development, and he gets a good game. But here the move I'm going to recommend to you is knight to d4. Actually, if white knows his theory, he can score well. He'll get a good position. The best move here is c3. In that position, white can score well after c3. The knight has to move, or black to play h6, and it will lead to a good position for white. But if the white player is greedy and plays d6 to put more pressure on f7, then you can try this trap actually. Here queen takes d6, and here there are two continuations: knight takes f7 or bishop takes f7. So after knight takes, we'll look at knight takes f7 first. This leads to very interesting checkmates. After queen to c6, this is a key move, putting a pressure on c4 and also a double attack on the g2 pawn. And now white is in big trouble. What can he do? If he plays bishop to b3, a knight will take, and after he recaptures, he loses this knight. And if he plays bishop to f8, again he loses this knight. So this knight and this bishop is under attack. So the only logical move is knight takes h8, and this leads to a very interesting game. After queen takes g2, so black doesn't take the bishop, he takes on g2, threatening to capture on f1, and the only move here is rook to f1. There are other moves, but it leads to a lost position. It also leads to a lost position, but this is the logical move a white can play. And after queen e4, check, there's no way white can avoid checkmate. Queen e2 can be played, but it loses the queen. And after bishop e2, knight 3 is check. So it's a very interesting opening. And let me go back. And if here white plays bishop takes f7, king e7, and after c3, h6, c takes e4, h takes g5. Now the bishop is under attack, so the logical continuation would be either bishop to c4 or queen to b3. So if the queen to b3 is played, black can simply take this pawn and he gets a good position, because white cannot castle because of this attack on the h2 point. So he has to play something like d3, and after bishop to d7, I think black, even though he's a pawn down, he has got a good position, because white's king is in the center, and black, although he has lost his castling rights, he has got two bishops, and he will get a good game. At least there will be some complications and quality for black. So that's about it. This is the trap I want to show you. Probably you can use it in your blitz game or bullet game, or even an online rapid game. And if the white player is not careful, he can get into a big trouble. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, do subscribe, share, and click on the bell icon, and follow me on my social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube as ChessMaster2000. Until next time, bye. Stay safe.